Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. And tonight, we're going to make believe.
All right.
Take it back. 1990s style, make believe that it is Wax Night. And you, myself, Pee-wee, and imaginative Dan and Brett are all gathered here in the Wax Night basement. We're going to make believe tonight is a Wax Night, and we are going to wax some Dynasty. The true glory of the 1979 media collection, Bootleg, is the fact that it looks like an official item. It actually looks like it came from Kiss. Like you walked into Best Buy in 1999 and picked up this DVD. It's not a bootleg that just comes in a sleeve. This seems like a legit piece of merch. And that's beautiful. Cover shot, of course, that wonderful picture. Almost a behind-the-scenes photo if you can see the light pots at the top. But this is that classic photo that should have been on the Dynasty Tour book and is only on the one version of the Dynasty Tour book that we believe was only sold at one show. And if you have that, you are a lucky son of a gun. The back cover, cool photos as well. Included on this is the TV ad for Dynasty, Don Kirshner's rock concert, Veronica's Countdown, 2020 with my favorite 70s dad of all time, Jerry Lewis Telethon, news footage and clips, Kiss World, Hot Hero Sandwich, 321 Contact, and the Tomorrow interview with Tom Snyder. And what really intrigued me about buying this bootleg was it totally reminded me of the very first VHS bootleg I ever bought in the 90s from Peter Arquette, and that was the Ancient Kiss video number 2 that had the Tomorrow Show, the entire Tom Snyder 1979 Halloween night interview. Also on this tape were The Land of Hype and Glory, Live in Houston, Peter Criss, Tom Snyder interview, non-makeup after quitting, the Kiss Your Face makeup ad, the Kiss doll ad, the Inner Sanctum ad, and Hot in the Shade, like behind the scenes stuff, which I actually think was intended to be exposed to. But back in the days in the 90s, pre-internet, when these tapes arrived at your house, it was an event. And I would just get on the phone, call Danny and Brett, and like all weekend long from school, Friday night to Sunday evening, watching these tapes over and over and over again. And that was a period of time I longed for. I wish they would come back. YouTube, I love you, but you've ruined everything. So, since it's Friday night, let's all pretend we're hanging out with Danny and Brett in my basement, waxing 1979 Kiss the way we would have done in the 90s. Now, the first clip you see when the DVD starts is amazingly cool, but of course it does play I Was Made for Loving You, so I'm gonna put different audio over that, of course, just to avoid trouble. But here is the 1979 media collection Dynasty bootleg, and it is glorious.
You've waited 2 years to hear.
of Kiss.
Kiss has been described as rock's most explosive incendiary device. 6 years of success seem to be only the beginning. Selling out in concerts throughout the world and record sales in the millions attest to the continued popularity of this colorful group. Guided by manager Bill Aucoin, Kiss is always full of surprises. And here's a startling example.
Hi, I'm Marjorie Mandel for Veronica's Countdown in Knoxville, Tennessee. Probably the most dramatic act currently making the music scene will be here tonight at the Civic Coliseum. The people you see behind me are waiting to see 4 guys from New York. At least I think they're guys. Anyone who has seen Kiss, the group that brought us I Was Made for Loving You and the new hit Sure Know Something, might think there's something more like fantastic superheroes. After all, it isn't everyone who can fly, breathe fire, and spit something that looks a lot like blood. Let's go and talk to them. Ace, could you explain why you changed from rock to disco?
I don't really think we made any drastic change. I think the song you're referring to as disco is really rock disco.
On the ABC News Magazine, 2020, tonight, the amazing multi-million-dollar merchandising of one of the hottest rock groups touring the country. Some critics say they don't make music, they just make noise. One thing is sure, they do make money, selling everything from t-shirts to nightmares. It's the story of Kiss and Sell.
4 members of the group never perform in public or appear for interviews without the makeup that masks their identity. Some critics say they're more successful at making money than at making music. But over the past 5 years, they have garnered hundreds of thousands of fans, many of them youngsters who dress like the band and who come hand in hand with their parents to buy Kiss products and watch the almost nightmarish performance.
The best buyers are the little kids that bring their parents to the show. With mom and dad come, mom and dad have a pocket full of money, and the little kids get whatever they want.
I want a shirt with some inside Kiss. You want a what? It says Kiss. I need more money. I want a program, so I want.
I love Dawn to death, and sadly, I'm probably older than Dawn is here.
I will admit they do dress kind of strangely, but they're terrific, and we like you to look at the fabulous Kiss.
Come to the Kiss. And I'm Gene Simmons. We're here to fight a super menace, muscular dystrophy.
It takes a lot of power to fight a problem that's larger than life, so we're calling on you.
When this disease strikes, it's good to know help is there. But the Muscular Dystrophy Association can't give help unless it gets help. Research and medical services cost a lot of money.
It takes a determined army to win a fight this big. Please stand with us. Call and make a pledge right now.
How long does it take to put on your makeup and costumes?
About an hour. It usually takes an hour because we got to get into costume, and we got to put on makeup and get our hair looking right, because nobody's born with their hair looking like this.
Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? There you go.
Does anybody recognize you without your makeup?
I recognize him all the time. Me too, man. I've seen you before. I've seen you before, but you don't look the same without your makeup.
And for the creepiest portion of the interview, we give you Peter Criss.
Do you like to be kissed? Do you like to be kissed? I don't think he's proposing.
You have to be prepared to really put yourself into it. I mean, sometimes the workload is really, really hard.
How long until you guys are ready, or are you ready? I think we'll be ready in about 2 minutes.
Peter, can you do the poster quickly?
I did.
I am the wardrobe coordinator and supervisor with KISS. I am 23 years old. My name is Pixie Esmond. The hardest part of the job is being away from home.
The prince gets into his flow.
KISS is my new family. They are my 4 brothers and friends. I am mother, big sister, little sister, best friend, girlfriend, and general kind of beat up the girl next door. Someone they trust and who loves them, respects them, and will not take any guff from them and get the best out of them before they leave that room.
It's very important to complement the music, and we've got to keep the lights just as vibrant and powerful as the music is. We've got to, most of all, understand what light is and how it's affected by color. For instance, that shirt you're wearing, what would you say that shirt is? Blue. Blue. All right, I would say that shirt reflects blue.
A what?
Because the sun has all the colors of the rainbow coming at us, which appear to be white.
Right.
But that shirt is absorbing all of the colors except blue. I'd also have to be very careful not to get this blue on your face, because up on your face, you look a little like Dracula.
What you do is you take the harmonizer and you bring it down pretty low, and you've got 2 of them, so I've got to do it with this one as well.
Up there. And who's got the song called God of Thunder, when Gene Simmons talks like a monster?
This is our Halloween special from New York, and have we got a show for you tonight. Little did anybody realize back in the early 1970s what an impact for...
Thank you for hanging with us tonight and waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia with us here in the Wax Night Basement. Be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. Take care. Be safe. We will talk to you soon.